All right, let's continue here. So here's this group Oasis. You see his glasses? You see that it's black. It's got the lights around it here. And the name of it's Wonderwall. See it right there? Wonderwall. That's what this is. All of these neutrinos. See this group? This is a group called UFO. This is back from the 70s. They had some songs that I liked, right? So there they are, called UFO. So we'll move them guys over here. You see these guys here? Let's just take this guy's eyes here. Same thing as this guy over here. Because these are neutrino catchers. That's what this shit is. I'm starting to think that's what all of this is about. This is in the Grand Sasso Mountain. Isn't this reminiscent of the black sun? And here's all of these neutrinos. I'm starting to get an idea how this works. We look at this guy's tie. What is it? Well, let's take a look at it. Okay, you see what it looks like? Basically, this is nothing more. These neutrinos are really shiny, so when the light shines off of them, because they're bubble shaped, they get distorted. That's what this logo for Datsun is. For those of you that don't know what a Datsun is, a Datsun is it was a car company back in the 70s that made a 260, the 240, the 260, and the 280Z. They were a very small, fast sports car out of Japan. And it was the Datsun. But what's interesting is the Datsun, just like a black guy would say it from the South Side, would say, oh, Datsun is Saturn. And I'll go find it for you right now. Hang on. So if we look right here, Irvin M. Resnick, 2012, and this is nothing new. It's just a book that he wrote. Saturn and Jupiter are principal celestial causes. Consequently, blah, 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 Albert the Great marks the first planets, moreover, that Saturn, Dat. That's right here. Right here. Is the Datsun, and the Datsun is this thing here, which is Saturn. This is the mini-me of the bigger version. Now, if we look at this thing here, this is where it starts getting really exciting, kind of, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to outline this for you. So, all the time, these fucking Hindus and all this bullshit. Oh, the flower of life, yeah, Southside. The flower of life, yeah. Well, this here is your flower of fucking life. Yeah, let me do this a little bit better. Because they've got it bent, so it makes it kind of difficult to do this correctly on an angle. Shut up, Yuka, you don't know. And then of course you come this way, but you can see all the cubes in there, see? And so they think they're being slick with all this flower life and all this bullshit. It's all fucking neutrinos. So here's your flower life, and if you look, each one of these is an individual cube, and within those cubes, each one of those has a certain number of neutrino detectors inside of it. And this is what I think how this shit works. I don't know how old this is. Okay, wait a minute. Let me just go take one more shot at this. So we're gonna go here. We're gonna go here. We're gonna go here, 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 and here. Then we're gonna take this straight down like that, and there's your cube. The same fucking thing we see over and over again. And then what we do is we're going to take one side and we're going to make it all white. Let's just take an eraser here. And we'll just make this all white right here. Because basically what you're seeing here is the same logo design over and over again. Here's a cube. How many times have we seen this? A cube doesn't have to be a hexagon all the time. Sometimes it can be 8-sided and still come out the cube because it is everything. Okay, so what we're going to do is it's just the way that they're drawing it. It's just the way that they're drawing it. So we're going to go like that. Trying to spruce this up a little bit. Like this. All of this is atomic at the base of it. So we'll just fill this in here. I'm not wasting everybody's time with this, but I'm procuring a hypothesis, and I think it's one of the more hypothetically, at least from the information I have, probably more correct. It's got nothing to do with ego. It's got to do with the evidence of the only thing that I can make out of this stuff. Okay, and so we look here, and so what do we got? What do we got? Let's go here, and then how much time I got left here? Let's see. Okay, 4 minutes. Let's go back to this. We're going to take this, and we're going to outline this here, like this, and then we're going to go here. And we're going to go here. And I'm just trying to hide the red here so you get a perfect idea of what this is and how they're hiding it in all of these cube shapes. I can even show you on my Mini where the guy that ordered it before me was absolutely 100% into this shit. I can prove it. So here we have this. 1 second, I gotta answer the phone. All right, so here. This is what I think. I think that there are those people and other people that know how to access these neutrino, whatever they are. I think each one of these little things contains the sum of the whole, but is separate of its own. And I think that people have learned how, through meditation, to electrically, through their mind, enter into this electrical stream and travel between these neutrino, whatever they are, because they're part of the consciousness. But it's a lot of consciousness. It isn't just one person's, it's billions. And so what happens is when they learn to travel between those different consciousness, it's what this guy's calling it, a wonder wall. It's billions and billions and billions of different consciousnesses hooked together. Hooked together for those people that have learned how to get into it. This Datsun here, which is Datsun, is just what this is on this guy's necktie. It's just like if you were looking at it, because they're ball-shaped, the reflection is distorted. And it's funny that just me guessing that that's what that is, comes to the word Datsun, which is what that logo is, which comes back to this neutrino catcher. They're through their mind, they're accessing and getting into that thing and getting into other consciousnesses. That's what they're doing. And if you watch The Matrix, the guy that was running the train is the guy that's running the electrical station. Remember the guy that was the train conductor? Remember he didn't stop for anybody and Neo got him to stop and all of that bullshit? All of these are in individual consciousness. It's just that there's certain people that know how to access that shit and change things. I'm absolutely 100% sure of it. It has to be something along those lines, because this is it's getting way too obvious that it's something like that. And so it appears that people, or those people from Amos 5:26, that God, the Creator, the God on the outside, is saying, so you've chosen this God over me, the son that you made unto yourself, Chiun, which is this Saturnian thing. It's Datsun. Or, like I said, somebody from the south side, it's the Datsun, which is the black sun. And isn't it funny that the black sun looks just like the cube? And then these guys have this in their eyes and in their mouth, because they speak and see from a different conscious view than what you and I do. But I can see it. I can see it. It's right there. You can see it. There's your stupid flower alive and all this bullshit. I'm sure of it.